Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's trying to push the field. That one's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. He lofts it deep left. His first throw is an interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. And it would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
On first down, it's Richardson. Complete over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Richardson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT.
The Bengals take over. 7-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young looking to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Out of the gun, Young. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, tackle. Gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 12. 12. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He's trying another one deep. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another carry for him. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here. 4th down, Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Dot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Browns nothing.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals
Here we go.
football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
11 MT tight.
Give now to the running back. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
11 Thomas. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Bengals get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
12. 11 MT, tight. 11, stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's complete to Jackson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
11 11, Thomas. Shot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 27.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time.
Ready?
This QB could run,
11,
and he's
11.
ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Browns take the first of their three-time... And they'll have two left to work with here in the first half. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
On 1, ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Richardson now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now, Richardson. This will be caught by Cooper. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They'll throw again, Richardson. Complete, it's Cooper. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 23. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
To throw, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This from 40 on the right hash. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did.
Ready?
And he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Done.
Play action now. Burrow shakes himself free. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On first down, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw here from Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
11. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bengals are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
Bengals 24, Browns 10.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. 11 MT. Dad.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Richardson back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they pick him off again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals take possession of the football. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He has. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And now the Bengals have it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Street.
Throwing now following the turnover. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Warriors 70. 79 Bronco. Go check.
Throwing now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
11 mighty.
Last
11
pass
mighty.
unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
11. 11 MT.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
11.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Twelve.
Burrow setting up the play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now, Richardson. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go.
A give now from the gun. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Burrow launches one deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready, go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set it. Ring alert, ring alert. Check out.
Hand off to the back. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Working quickly here. Back-to-back carries here. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Running back sent in motion.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
2nd and 13. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Dot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And a catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Justin Tucker set to kick
Now
off.
Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
From 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Richardson now. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we've got a flag. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Now Richardson to throw. Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Browns 24.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11. 11 mighty. Dad.
From the 42. Cut out left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. 12. Dad.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Outright, Cooper's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. First down throw here from Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a 1st. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
Browns 31.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
They send a man in motion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Richardson taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. 2-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. Here's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He'll throw it yet again. Brought in close to the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. Here he is to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. God.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They pitch it to him. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go now.
Back to the well again. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. They give it to him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They did it! He made the interception! Greg Newsome has it! And the Bengals were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win.